I wonder, are they looking for me?
Greetings. So today I want to talk about hiring salespeople and some of the challenges that brings. And one of those is earlier in the year I hired a sales guy in another state. So I'm in Perth. I hired a sales guy in Melbourne, and the tricky thing with that is it's hard to actually manage, how much time they're putting in. So in doing something like that, I much prefer to actually give them a commission-only option, because if they do the work and they make the sales, they earn the money. Now, I made the mistake of not doing that with this guy in Melbourne, and first month, great. He made 3 sales in the first month, high ticket sales, so good income for me, and more than covered the cost of what I had to pay him, which was great. Second month kind of died off, and I started sending him leads that I'd generated rather than leads that he'd generated, and he seemed to just start burning through leads and not getting any sales, and I couldn't work out what was going on. And it was almost 3 months before I realized that he was actually working for another company while he's supposed to be working for me full-time and using my leads for that company. And that company's, for all intents and purposes, a competitor to me. So today I had a call from a guy who's thinking of starting his own business, and actually talked to me last week about using our system to generate leads for his new business. And when I explained how our system works and how our marketing tools, how effective they are, he was really interested. And then he kind of said, hey, look, if I've got a lot of contacts, I might have some interested companies in this service as well. Let me put the feelers out, see what interest there is, and then maybe you can hire me as a sales guy. Now, to get around the problem that I had last time, I've set up a commission-only structure. And for this guy, he's going to work on his own business part of the time anyway. So performance-based earning is probably a good fit, I figure. Then today he calls me with a huge lead, like absolutely huge. Probably one of the biggest kind of deals you could bring in. The best thing about this deal is having that customer would be huge authority for us. For us to land this particular customer would be absolutely huge. Now, I've had big customers before, like Telstra and Bunnings, but this would be a game changer. So, and then, he kind of said, well, look, his wife's about to have a baby, so he'd prefer to be on some kind of retainer. So now I'm, again, stuck with the thing, well, do I take that risk? Because last time I got burnt, but I understand from his point of view, obviously he wants regular cash flow. If he gets in this one client, sure, that probably pays for the whole year of his salary anyway, but had he been on commission, he'd actually earn a lot more. So I'm a little concerned as to why he might do that, and can I trust someone who's halfway through setting up their own business not to spend all their time doing that and me basically paying for it? So that's the dilemma I have today. But so it's a good opportunity to get this client, but it could be bad. So at this stage, I'm not sure.
I hope not.